Hey folks, welcome back to Contradiction! Let's play! We've just met James, who, if memory serves, was the swiller of Homebrew, of Simon's awful beer that nobody wanted to buy or drink. It's apparently so bad that his girlfriend Emma doesn't even drink beer anymore. It's just, like, she's, PTSD or whatever. This chap knew the victim, Kate, apparently. We just saw him down at the lake where he was sitting having a nice smoke with his hookah that he'd apparently brought with him to the lake in a cardboard box. I have no idea what this guy is about, but let us investigate. From the top.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Just try.
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Alright. You mean you're gay, or she's just... I mean, let's be fair, she's a good-looking girl, and you don't look like you've got, like... I don't... This is a bit judgmental, but, I mean, on first appearance, you don't seem to have a lot going for you. Maybe you got your own house. I don't know. So, you don't remember the last time you saw Kate, and you didn't socialise with her, even though you knew her from college. Okay. This could
Did
be
you
interesting.
know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
That's a really weird question to ask. I'm sure it'll be relevant later, but the bike.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
A month? A month? Right, the homebrew then.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Thompson.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea, as it
Herbal tea.
Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Staring wistfully into the fire. Oh, I remember being completely obliterated. Ah, those were the days. Okay, so you traded herbs for homebrew, which is very strong. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything about this necklace?
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
You're not giving me a lot, but we will get there.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Didn't say that.
You prick.
Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Not since I discovered Thompson's tar. Have you got any tar, mate? I'll give you some... I've got some great herbal tea.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Okay. I say he hasn't got a lot going for him, but he seems to be the most... I don't know. I sympathise with him the most out of all the characters we've met so far. He's just like, who is this ham-faced twerp? What? What do you want? Leave me alone. You don't know anything about the argument. That's fine. Do you know anything about the cult?
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry, Jenks, but you are the worst actor in this whole thing. You just can't keep it in proportion, can you?
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing. And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
Okay. That was a very curious way of putting it. Okay, now let's ask you about this shit that we just... that we found in your greenhouse when we were snooping around your house. Like, just now. This is... God, Jenks. I don't know what... You shouldn't be doing this job.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing.
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying?
Oh, it's for cults.
Show you one if you want.
And you're not slightly concerned that he's been snooping around your workshop? I'd be a little bit pissed off about that.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
But what is it?
Exploring your mind. Clearing your mind. Communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
And they make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead. Even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
Yeah,
How
I'm
very
not interested in
charitable of you.
business.
Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
This is
Black
all...
mirrors and hookah pipes.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
wonder what else James is into.
It's gone a bit Jonathan Creek, hasn't it? Okay, scrying. Doesn't make a profit on the mirrors, fine. Nothing really there we can work with. I don't think. Hasn't discussed this, the courses, fine. Although you do know Simon. Okay, fine, whatever. Don't recognise the mask, I can believe that. Don't know anything about the argument. Haven't been to the pub for 2 months. Don't recognise the necklace. You're not giving me a lot, to be fair. This isn't the progress I was really hoping for. Traded herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. Yes. Yes, you did. Can't remember the last time we saw Kate. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, but didn't socialise with her. But where was So he's mates with Simon, but he hasn't discussed it with him. I don't know. I'm not feeling like we're getting a lot out of this. But we've got a bit on him from the scrying mirror
Thank you.
and such.
Probably be back later.
Yeah, maybe. If we want some herbal tea. We've got something to take to other people now. So let's have a wee chat with Emma and Simon about scrying.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
It's never going to stop. You understand this, don't you? What? No, surely I've already asked you about the argument.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Just came home and drank Thompson's tar. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I thought we'd gone through... Well, I thought I'd gone through all this after restarting the game following the crash.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Pretty sure he doesn't...
No, I don't really go to the pub
Yeah,
very often.
okay.
I'm not
Fine.
exactly a pub person.
Shut up, Simon. Fine. We're all good now. We're all clear. Now, what can you tell me about scrying?
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's.
Mm-hmm.
He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of
Hookahs.
thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
But I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
He's paranoid about the government. Like, he thinks people are snooping around his workshop while he's not looking and stuff. Yeah. Quite. Into New Age mysticism. Thinks the government is tracking him, but they are. Okay, fine. Let's talk to Emma about
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Come on.
Have you seen one of these before?
Stop doing that!
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out.
What?
You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
We start with a really strong cup of herbal tea.
Okay, so you just stare like this.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
then you see.
Are you gonna drop the mirror and freak out?
See what?
Sorry. Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
Oh, James was selling them last Friday. Isn't that interesting? Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Demonstrated how to use it. Says the mirror doesn't work. Did she buy one last Friday? I mean, I don't. Oh, James was selling them last Friday. Well, you went home on Thursday. Pretty sure. Where was it? Where was it? We were talking about the argument, or the yeah. Ah, gotcha.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
Busted.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Oh, she's pretty good.
Okay.
She's better than you. She can act at
I
least.
saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And
Bullshit.
Kate broke the window.
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things.
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
She didn't have 50 quid, but she did have 20 quid to pay for the broken window. What? What? Why hasn't this been removed? Because this should be red now, because it was obvious nonsense. Okay. So. Here we go. It's been updated. Lent money to Kate because Kate needed it. Argued with Kate in the pub. Okay. That is a revelation. So this was 6:30 p.m. The night of Kate's murder. Obviously significant. Knows about the broken pub window. Kate broke the pub window, you said. Anything else? Kate Wine's death. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. She appeared her usual boisterous, drunken, belligerent self. Because she had a drink problem. Didn't see her very often, but lent her 50 quid. Didn't actually pick up that lent her 50 quid thing, did we? Oh, lent Kate money because Kate needed it. Okay. That seems significant. What can we... Why was Kate desperate for cash? Why was Kate desperate for cash? Was it for scrying mirrors? Was it for Homebrew? Who knows? Yeah, that's fine. Hadn't lost her driving license. Blah. Blah. Broken pendant. Kate bought lots of new jewellery. Huh? But she was desperate for cash. Not that the two are necessarily mutually exclusive. She could just be really irresponsible with money, but it's worth trying. Ah!
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because
Because she was fucking Simon.
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
What?
Ryan's affair with Kate.
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
With Simon.
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Back up! Back right the hell up!
Not sure about this.
Not sure about
Emma's
any...
either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
What? Okay, so... I feel like we've learned more in the past 5 minutes than we have in the previous hour. Right. Argued with Kate in the pub last Friday about Kate wanting to blackmail Ryan over an affair with someone who Emma says was not Kate, but was presumably was apparently one of the students. Tried to persuade her not to blackmail Ryan, but has never met Ryan. Okay. You have met Ryan because you went on the course. Right. We need to get to the bottom of this. Where were we? It was the Atlas course. Went to an Atlas seminar with Simon, but has never met Ryan.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Cool.
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just
Yeah, please do.
need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Affair.
Okay, so the affair
What a
that happened
surprise.
was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair.
Between Ryan and me.
And Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Well,
Yes,
It was
I
the
was
end of your
already with
relationship.
Simon when Ryan and I... and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
what?
So you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
You didn't kill her?
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
I entirely agree with you, Jenks, for once. Yeah, so next time, 7 PM, we are making progress, folks. Before we move on, I just want to note something that she said. If Rebecca found out, Simon was sure to find out. Simon didn't go to the pub. He wasn't a pub person. How did he know Rebecca so well? I need to bear that in mind for our 7 PM investigation. Join me next time, folks, as we play more Contradiction. Take care. Bye!